Chegou num bode de lascar e pra ficar de grog logo deu num copo de vodka, gole legal, meteu num rabo de galo, uísque, vinho, rosé. Quis beber outra mistura, criatura, disse o dono do bar.
Hello everyone, welcome to Comments Below. I'm Poet, who are you?
David Vujanic.
And this is Comments Below, the show where you leave your comments below. Some of them are. And then on Tuesday we have...
Comment of the week.
On Friday we have...
Worst comment of the week.
Today we speak about Fantasy Premier League. How are you doing? I'm doing extremely badly, but we'll get onto that in a minute.
Alright.
You doing alright?
Yeah, mediocre.
Predictions. All right, this weekend we're going to be talking about Manchester United, Liverpool, a game that I'm sure that you're going to care about.
Arsenal, Tottenham. Super Sunday is going to be
so early. And the craze that is taking over the nation. Yes, Prince Harry himself was speaking about it this week. It is Dude Vujanic.
Dude Vujanic, baby.
All right, let's start off.
Let's do it.
Fantasy Premier League. Full Bevan has said, Jagielka got 12 points for me because he is my captain. All right, so that says to me, low scoring week. I mean, what did you get this weekend?
I did quite well.
Yeah.
It was about the 50 mark. I think it was 53, which is above the average. I am now 500 and somethingth in the Copper 90 League. This second week, I've picked it up. Sturridge for me again. Got my goal. Unfortunately, I had Anelka in my team, and I forgot to take him out, even though I was slating him on Twitter. But I'm relatively happy. How about you, Poet?
Well, last week was poor. And just when you think it couldn't get any worse, it's poorer.
Any players?
Well, 22 points I gathered on the first day, and then I've pretty much gathered that for the rest of the weekend.
The reason it was so poor
Awful.
for everyone was that the main key players in the main teams didn't perform. Van Persie's didn't perform.
No.
Probably like 50% of people have picked him. Do you know what I mean? So if those players aren't performing, Chelsea was like a no-score draw.
Oh.
If that happens, points are going to be low. So I think the key to Premier League in these kind of weeks is to have your niche players.
Our fantasy player of the week is someone that I didn't anticipate
No one did.
it being this is ridiculous. Especially, I mean, if you've made him your captain this week, you're just a hero in
You
life.
deserve an award. That player of the week this week for Fantasy Premier League is Mr.
Fraser Campbell, who saw him scoring 2 goals against Manchester City. Joe Hart, because obviously he decided to not contribute. But
see him.
I just can't believe it. Now it's time for the worst. And this is extremely controversial. But we feel if you've got a hefty price tag, you have to deliver.
40 million, only 40 million.
This week he didn't deliver. His name?
Robin Van Persie.
Yes, Mr. Robin Van Persie, first week round for me, as my captain got me 20 plus. This time round, he got me on the. All right, so next week we shall announce the winner for the first month, and they will find a way on this wonderful wall behind us.
All of Fame. And join the league if you haven't. It's 2 weeks in now. You don't want to be too late. This is the best league on Fantasy Premier League. The code or the link is going to pop up here. You click on it and boom, voila.
All right, so we are looking forward to the weekend's fixtures.
Sunday.
All right. Well, one of the games is West Brom versus Swansea.
No one cares.
Liverpool versus Manchester United. Oh. Manchester United, it was a very convincing win in the opening day, but the performance didn't really reflect the game. It was quite an even game. Chelsea was a 0-0 at Old Trafford.
You expected a tougher game though, beating Chelsea against Liverpool. You expect Chelsea to bring with that midfield. You're not going to break them down easily.
David Moyes, mate. You're going into games and you're expected to win every single one of them. This one's no different.
Game.
Anfield, I mean, David Moyes, you've got to go there and get a result.
And Liverpool this season, what I have liked, I was very critical of Brendan Rodgers. Sometimes you may call me a very fickle Liverpool fan. You might say I'm the Piers Morgan of Liverpool. But what I have loved, fast-paced football. They are passing the ball. Against Aston Villa, 80% possession. In the first 20 minutes, we were absolutely killing them. Competing for top 4, I think this year might be a realistic game. I don't want to get carried away. It's only been 2 games.
I think this is a test for Daniel Sturridge because the first game against Stoke, he had a lot of opportunities. Now against Manchester United, he might only get 1. So he has to be clinical in front of goal.
Like against Villa. That finish against Villa was a needle in a haystack.
After that game is done, it is the North London derby. Arsenal versus Spurs at the carpet.
At the carpet.
This is going to be a very difficult game. This is what I think about Tottenham. I've said it a lot. They're going to lose Gareth Bale. Now, obviously, Tottenham have been a team in which they sort of play down the middle to a certain extent. So Gareth Bale kept coming narrow and taking shots through the middle because I felt like wide, they couldn't really exploit everything. So they got a really strong spine. Because if we play in and around them, that's where their weaknesses lie. Andros Townsend, I don't know how good he's going to be at Spurs. Aaron Lennon or Chadley, again, I don't know how good they are. And Danny Rose and Kyle Walker, they're just idiots. It could be one of them games where Tottenham take the lead and we win 2-1.
And this derby is known for its goals. I mean, the past few seasons have been amazing. With
past two derbies at the carpet, we've scored 10 goals against them. So please, Arsenal fans get in contact with me. Spurs, your fans, you're going to do it anyway. Give me your views. Tell us what you think. Make sure you leave comments throughout the game, after the game, before the game.
Do leave comments about all of the Premier League fixtures
100%.
because we do care. We're going to move on to Duda Vjanic, the phase, the quiff up that's been going absolutely ham. And you guys are still cutting your hair. I'm so honoured that you do care to cut your hair like mine. Ed Gunn, staring into the distance. You ain't worried about nothing, are you? You just don't worry about nothing. And you're saying, he's got a classic reversible top. Oh, Hugo Boss, Richie wig. I've got the length and the sides. I just can't get quiff up. What product should I use? Duda Vjanic. Well, you know what, mate? Just get some wax, get some normal gel. Or do what I do. Don't shower. Get a greasy, natural quiff up. Wicked. Anyway, we have Aiden Emmy Boyce. Oh yeah, I'm so cool. Dressing gown. You know what, Aiden? You look like you have personality. You're a man with personality. You look cheeky. You look like potentially 20 years' time, you're going to be scamming banks. Like a Robin Hood kind of criminal. You could be in a movie. I can imagine you being in a movie and you're in a gown. You know what gowns are? What? They are epic. Move on to the next one. Very nice quiff up. It actually looks like mine right now. Haven't showered. It's all kind of losing structure, but we like that. It's hipster. It's different. Next one. Giant Heinrich. You, my friend, have got a powerful chin. That chin is powerful. It's like, look at my chin. Yeah, bro. You could cut cake with that chin. Really like it. I'd lose a bit more off the sides. You're from the USA, from Iowa. Shout out to you, amazing. Maybe you can send us a photo of you with Iowa in the background. That'll be also very, very cute for another segment of the show. Amir Boss has said, David looks like a pineapple sometimes. I feel like opening his head to see if SpongeBob is inside. I don't really get that part, but I do get the first part. And then Cameron Hum, better than yours, at the Vjanic quiff up, kind of relates to the whole pineapple theme, has sent me in a photo. This guy is not you, I know that, because he's on Twitter and he's got like a profile and it's like things on my head. And just the expression, the blank face, it's amazing. Whoa, Robbie! Robbie has gone the extra mile. I'm going to applaud you as this week's quiff up winner, Duda Vjanic. You literally did the Vjanic. You got a photo of me, you printed it off, you stuck it on your head, and you're like, hi, I'm David Vjanic. You guys have been fantastically creative once more. Please do send in some more. As you can see, we regularly feature you guys in your show, because as much as it's our show, it's your show too. Quiff up, Duda Vjanic. I love you guys.
Now it's time to move on to a segment that involves guns.
Quick fire round. And I'm gonna get on my phone. Get it on the phone. Get it on the phone. Do you want the phone?
Yes, please.
Woo, you can't have it. Here you go. 3, 2, 1. Quick fire round. Get poet to read out the comments for once. It'll be interesting.
Nah.
What's red and it smells like blue paint? Red paint. David, are you Justin Timberlake's brother? Singing everything with a high-pitched voice made me come to this realization. He's good looking, thank you. Tom Deacon looks like Lavezzi in FIFA 13. No, he does. Want to hear a joke, Liverpool? Oh, you're so funny. Talk about Man City, who actually have the best team in BPL.
Chelsea.
Really? Chess is racist. No. What did Jürgen Klopp say to his child before he went to bed? Borussia team. Transfer Rumeski to Barcelona, 83 million. Of course.
My Lord.
It'll be a massive troll to your show if YouTube change the layout. I'll put the comments at the top of the video instead of bottom. We went through this already. I'm chilling, having a Ribena.
That's what I said last week.
Component, yeah, spend more time than Arsenal Wenger this summer. How do you feel about this?
I don't know.
I sold my little brother to an older Arabian merchant for a cow, 2 goats, top potatoes, 7 chickens, some magic pineapples, and an acre on the moon. That's brilliant. Right. True or false? The worst language started as a joke, then go, this fish get high and seaweed. That was racist. If you can read this, you can read. Thank you. My mate bet me a $5. I'm never going to quiff around, but prove him wrong. You got that $5. Poet, shave your armpit, Harry.
Oh my God!
I should, by the way. Oh, wow. Ooh. You know why I was 18?
Some long.
The reason it was 18, Poet,
Go
was because at the beginning you really put me off with your 3, 2, 1. Like, I didn't expect it to come, and then when I entered the reading mode, I was like, whoa, so...
That's how I like it, though. I just thought I'd mix it up. It's true, though. Why are my pants so tight? Well, and I'm skinny.
I'm just going to throw this on for a bit, because it's on 10%.
Yeah, go on.
Just a little.
If you hold your nose, you can't hum.
You're on 100.
Oh, my God! If you hold your nose, you can't hum. That's... Hum.
I hate you.
It's time for the epic moment in the show. Only described as on a Friday. In Dutch!
Slash there! Reacties van de week!
Now,
brilliant.
This is mad because this guy's called Dutch Troll Games. But he actually didn't troll. And he's got that cheeky smile as well.
Let's go into it, though.
Do the smile.
Sanj K 500. I changed my iPod's name to Titanic. It's sinking now. That's good. Extra points to you for finishing with please why. Oh, with just a why. It's brilliant. Thomas Nedeloff. A bird hit my window. I went to have a look and fell out of the window. It tickled. Poet is in a motion of absolute... Remy Gopal. Why did the motorcycle stop? It was too tired. Too tired. Squidgy Brownong. A glitter falling out of my pants. Call my mummy. I glitter. What does an orange and a Pope have in common? They are both fruits, except for the Pope. What did a ghost say to the bee? Booby. Poet, any one of them stand out to you? There's too many brilliant ones. You guys are bloody brilliant.
This is the best ones I've
But
seen
it's sinking
in a
now.
while.
Please, why?
I don't know.
It has to be that.
That has to be that
It's
one.
sinking now. Please, why? Such K500. Round of applause to you, my friend. Absolutely brilliant comment. Keep it going. We really appreciate your comments. Keep leaving your comments. Before we leave you and Poet recovers, last week we started a new segment and it's called Where You From? Where you take a photo of yourself, preferably a selfie, with a background of your city. The first one is from Davidas Telekidis. And he said, hi guys, I'm from Lithuania. Doing a great job with comments below. Hashtag, where you from? Very nice architecture behind you, Davidas. You guys, please follow Davidas' lead. You might get featured on the show. You never know if it's good enough. Like my selfies on Instagram, you might end up on here, mate. Scary Monster said, Copper 90 viewer from London. Hashtag, where you from? And he's got Big Ben in the background.
Now that is a prime example of how I'd like it done. Something's a bit, something special, very cultural to the place that where you are. So if you're in London, in front of the Big Ben or the Houses of Parliament, makes sense because it's something that you would visit if you come to the country. Now these are the guidelines you have to follow when sending the picture. So you go onto Twitter, you follow Copper90, you at Copper90, you include the picture of a small little talk about you, and then you hashtag
where you from?
And then we'll feature you in the show. So we've come, unfortunately, to the end of the show, but just to refresh you wonderful
I cry
people,
every time.
Make sure you do your transfers and you keep up to date with your fantasy league, because as of next week, we shall be putting the individual,
the
monthly winner on the wall. So if there's any transfers that need to be done, I had an Elcar, I got rid of him. This donut to my right didn't. So make sure you get rid of anybody.
But my wisdom teeth out, and that's my excuse.
Also, the predictions. Can you please leave some predictions prior to the game? Remember, tell us the incidents that happened within the game, and afterwards give us a little review. But those are comments you got to leave under the video. Please send them quiff ups, them do the VNHs at us again on a Copper90. Make sure you hashtag do the VNH, but you have to also follow Copper90
and us. Why not? And don't forget, where you from?
See
you next week. I'm gonna do. Basically, when I have my wife and stuff, yeah, or my potential wife, my girlfriend, long-time girlfriend.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go up to her and make it romantic. Take her Paris.
Yeah.
Have like a box with a ring. Be like, babes, do you wanna marry me? And the thing is, yeah, she's gonna say yes. And I'm gonna go, you mean it? Do the troll face and be like, nah. She'll be, you took me Paris, what's in the box? Like, absolutely nothing. Just got a box from Argos. The ring's on me. The 9 carat gold ones.